Hello, welcome back to the channel. Bit more 1.2 stuff for you. Gearing a character that uses non-legendary monster infrequent drops from bosses is really easy now. Sister Crimson, I've got a couple from her. I've got some footage actually. I'm debating putting the footage in. Do you really need to see me going and killing this thing over and over? Possibly, but the results of it were I killed Sister Crimson a bunch of times. The first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times I killed her, she dropped that item when really what I wanted was that item. Now, this is the only time when you're going to get caught out is if your boss that you're targeting has alternative MIs that they can drop. Now, Krieg was interesting because Krieg has a shield and a weapon. It's a pet weapon and like a soldier blitz shield. He dropped both of them because they don't cancel each other out, whereas Sister Crimson can only have one weapon, that one or that one. So I had to kill her a bunch of times before I got that drop. But I mean, it's better than the previous situation where it was the arcane one, the poison one, or some random nothing weapon. There is no random nothing weapon anymore. It's either that or that. So that was between the two. I mean, those are the two I got. The aggressive of Blight and the Venom Fang of Alacrity. The Venom Fang slightly outperformed this for Dreeg's Evil Eye. And Ronoprax's Sting, 100% drop chance. Leovinus Ring, as in the previous video, 100% drop chance. That I've crafted because the offhand I want to use comes from, you can farm it but don't. You can get it from the shop in the Ancient Grove, but I think they're minimum level 40. Oh, the Ronoprax's Sting made me laugh because I thought that was minimum level 32, because that one there that I've got, 32, but the one I just had drop now is level 21. So I don't really know how that is a level 21 item. I didn't think, maybe they've changed it. Maybe they've changed the minimum drop level of that, because that's really good if that's the case. And when I get to level 35, I'll obviously craft a belt from a faction blueprint. All this stuff was just random lucky drops. There's a corruption. Oh, look at this now. So previously Blight was a nightmare to, well, it wasn't a nightmare to craft, it just wasn't fun. It was a bit of a flat faff to craft. But look at this, right? So you get your corruption, and then corruption is an ingredient that you need to create Blight. You need a vitriolic gallstone, which is a default. But as soon as you get a blacksmith, you can create vitriolic gallstone. Mark of Dreeg, I think it's a random drop. I don't think you can craft that. Let's have a look. Doesn't look like it, does it? No. So that, so yeah, but the thing is, if you run around and play the game, you'll get those Mark of Dreeg. You only need one of them. You need 3 Blood Chthon. Okay, that's a little bit hefty, but it's better than knowing that you've got to go and farm other items or craft a whole load of other relics to create that Blight thing. So the next one after Blight would probably be, let's have a look, Dreeg's Affliction maybe. And look, Dreeg's Affliction needs Blight. So what they've done is what's Impurity? Oh, it's Ether, isn't it? Yeah, it's not the one you want. So you probably want that one, maybe, I don't know. If you wanted that one, you've already got a Blight because you're a poison character, and then you've got 1 Mark of Dreeg, 1 Ether Soul, 9 Blooded Chthon. So the Blooded Chthon, but yeah, like I said, I mean, this roster has got a few characters on it. A couple of them have got into Ultimate, and I got 35 Blooded Chthon without trying. And the iron bits cost isn't completely out of control. I think Blight, though, Blight's got +1 to all skills and occultist, hasn't it? So I'd probably get that and stick with that. Corruption's decent, but the +1 to all skills and occultist is good. Anyway, so they've streamlined the relic crafting in 1.2, which is great. That was a lucky drop off Sister Crimson. If you go and try and farm the non-boss guys that drop that, their drop rate has gone down. So if you find a boss that's got a chance of dropping that thing, I think you're probably better off farming them. And yeah, that came off her as well. That's not, again, that's not really great for this build. It's all weird stuff that isn't to do with acid damage. but it's kind of okay, and it buffs Arcane Will. And yeah, I've got to swap that out for something decent. So I've been having fun with Evade. Evade is really good. What we'll do, if I go up to, let's just go and do a Sister Crimson run, and I can show you how much fun Evade is. So what I've been doing with this is finding some guy, charging in, and then evading out of the way. So you charge, evade, attack. Charge, evade, attack. It's really good. Charge, evade, attack. It's almost, it does totally change the way you play. Watch this now. That bunch there, I'm going to charge in and evade back out. And then evade again. Kill. Charge. Charge. Evade. You can get yourself into some sticky situations, but you can get out really easy. Yeah, you can. There you go. Yeah, so what I'm using is the movement skill charge, which is a level 1 Dreeg faction augment, which you stick on a medal, and then that gives you this skill charge. It's very, very, very similar to the Soldier Blitz skill. It's hardly got any range restriction on it. So you charge him with that, and then you've got evade, which is that thing, which I've just got bound to a middle mouse button because it's easier for me to do that. Right, so the Sister Crimson farming, charge, evade, attack. What I want to show you is Sister Crimson blocking a doorway and me evading through her. Right, so she's down here. Right, she's got the arcane one, no surprise there. So what I'll do is charge in, put Curse of Frailty on her, put Blood of Dreeg on her, and then evade away. There you go. I've got large boss health bars on as well. It's a shame it doesn't put it across the top of the screen. She's almost dead now. She's getting there. She's not quite a one-shot yet. Yeah, she put Sunder on me, but I got away. She's dead anyway, look. Bye. So she's dropped, okay. So she's dropped 3 monster infrequents. There's her unique one. And then there's these 2 random things. Whoop. It's because that ball was in the doorway. Right, let's have a look at the stuff she's dropped. She dropped that, and she dropped that, and she dropped that. So that, if she's got that in her hand, it's guaranteed drop. If she's got the whatever it's called, that thing, the vial scepter, that's a guaranteed drop. If she's got that, she will not drop that. Not in the several attempts I've had of farming her, but I'll show you again in a sec. So she's dropped those. So you still have to farm, but you're not going in with that, oh god, she's just going to drop some rubbish. It's going to be a complete waste of time. And 1.2, I'll keep reminding you, does put toggles on. The other thing, someone mentioned in a comment, and I should have called this out, Blood of Dreeg used to have a 30-second duration. By default, it now has a 60-second duration. There's possibly other changes to it as well, I'm not aware of, but that's doubled the uptime. So when you turn Blood of Dreeg on, it's up for a minute, not 30 seconds, which is great. Right, what was I doing? Sister Crimson again. So hopefully this time round, I mean, I'll get in there a bit quicker. Hopefully this time round she'll drop the Vial Scepter, not the Arcane one. Yeah, worth pointing out, it's not a melee character. With a melee character, I think your charging and your evading is going to be even more useful. This is really a caster, but evade is just fantastic for getting out because it's a kiting build. It's like a hit and run build, so evade works really well with it. It's just a habit. It took me a couple of minutes to change. See, look, it's got the arcane one again. I don't know whether there's something up with this. The arcane one's got a much more. I don't know whether it's alphabetic. Is it because it's finding A when it's doing its roll to see what shall I pick up? Here we go. Charge, Curse of Frailty, Blood of Dreeg, evade out the way. And look at her health go. That might actually be a one-shot this time. It is. No, it's not. Close. Oh, is she? Go on. You're going to die? Yeah, you are now. Yeah, so that was... I think their drop rate for these things is quite low, so that's pretty good. Duelist Saber. Oh, let's pick up... Alright, so she's got one of them. Chosen Gaze, Hungry Rifts, Hand Mortar. Okay. Yeah, the other thing they've done now, when you get a... Oh, did I sell? I sold my triple rare. So the blue, the epics have got that blue glow coming off it. Sorry, Diablo, isn't it? It's alright. If you've got a... So if you've got... Shame I haven't got a triple rare, because they have actually got a green light that comes off them that's quite nice. I think that'll probably have a legendary. Yeah, look, see, the legendary thing's got a purple glow on it. Again, this is all 1.2 stuff. That'll have the same thing. See, it's got blue. Talking of legendaries, let's go and get the Leovinus Ring. Oh yeah, I use the merit, obviously. Leovinus Ring is, if you go to the Temple of Osir Rift, this will be a good way to demonstrate charge and evade, because it's a long winding path. Charge, evade, attack. Charge, evade, attack. It's good, isn't it? Good habit to get into, evade through those idiots. Charge, evade. Yeah, once you get familiar with it and you're doing the charging and evading on kind of autopilot, it makes the game feel a lot smoother. Battered Shout. Blood Reaper's Cowl. Right, let's just sort that out. What am I doing? Oh, I'm doing this down here. Working up towards Acid Spray, which is a good one. Right, Leovinus Ring. Let's see the purple glow come off this now. There it is. Love it. Yeah. If you're on a new character and you're struggling for decent rings, they're alright actually. Buffs your damage and gives you, I mean, for one item that you can wear at level 10, 24% elemental resistance. That's 24% fire, lightning and cold resistance. Is not to be sniffed at. What I'll do now is I'll go back to some other footage. I've got a Krieg fight and some other stuff, and I'll splice that in and do a voiceover over that. This is the Krieg fight in normal. I'm level 20 and it's pretty much a bog standard Dreeg's Evil Eye versus Krieg fight, apart from he can do Sunder and I've got an evade skill.
And when I'm done with you, I will crush your...
Yeah, I used it then. I think if you can see him lining up an attack, such as his ranged darts thing, which I don't do a particularly good job of dodging the first time he tries it. Here it comes now. After that, ready, machine gun Krieg. Hit me a couple of times. I should have used evade then, that would have been a really good time to use it. Yeah, maybe when he's lifting his foot, ready to stomp. Yeah, I wasn't really that bothered. I think in veteran you might want to be a little bit more on the ball with your evade. Now, he's got two monster infrequents that are different. One's a weapon, one's a shield, so he drops them both. I suspect he will drop both of them every time you kill him, which is good. It's good if you're into farming those two pieces of gear, or even just one piece. Makes it a lot easier to get the bit you want. Cash questing at level 21, talk to this guy. But what I want to do is get into Forgotten Gods. Yeah, I mean it's a bog standard way really of leveling this one-shot character. So nip into Forgotten Gods, go into the hidden bit, get your legendary shield out of that vase. Yeah, it's got the little purple glowing symbol over it, not symbol, whatever, to show that it's there. Get your quest, kill these guys. None of this is specific to 1.2, it's just me running around. But what I'm going to do now is join Dreeg, get the quests. I don't need the movement skill because I've already got it, because another character put it in stash. So there's Anorak and there's this Soleil guy up here. You get this quest and I'm going to open the map just to show that the rifts aren't open yet. There you go, those rifts aren't open. So I'm going to quit out to the main menu, get onto the level whatever it is, I reckon in Templar, who's in Ultimate. So in Ultimate difficulty, go to the Conclave of the Three, just run down these steps to the nearest vendor that's down here. Go into that tab and buy a merit. You can buy them in Elite as well, but the Ultimate ones are better because they unlock all the rifts in Normal and Elite. Stick that in the stash. So that's there. Switch back, go and choose the one-shot 1.2 guy again, go back in, go and have a look in stash. You can pretty much see what's going to happen here, can't you? I'm going to go and look in stash, get this merit. There it is. Consume the merit. It says you can access Ultimate difficulty, yeah, you can access Elite as well, but all the normal rifts are open. So I now go straight up to the Infernal Waste and I can start farming Sister Crimson without going through all the quests to open that area up. So if you can get a merit, do this. Otherwise, you've got to progress the quest line until you can get to this area. But it means I can go in at level 21 and try and get her level 20 Vile Scepter, which is a much better weapon for this build than Puskull's Tail. Yeah, clear these guys out. Sister Crimson's always in exactly the same place. She has one spawn location in here and she's always there. The only thing that is an either or for her is whether she's got that blue Arcane Scepter that she's got now or the red Vile Scepter. If she's got the blue one, that's the one she will drop. If she's got the red one, that's the one she will drop. So it's not the one I want. So really, if I was being extremely min-maxy about this, I would just quit out as soon as I saw her holding the blue thing. But she's dropped a Chosen Raiment, and that's really good because the Chosen Raiment is a poison armour with +3 to Dreeg's Evil Eye on it. There it is. It's kind of rinse and repeat. I've edited out quite a lot of the footage here. I've just shown the drops. So there's the second, or possibly the third. I don't know how many of these are recorded. There's another arc, but she's dropped 4 monster infrequent items there. So if you want some of the monster infrequent items from this zone, go and continually kill her, because I think she's got a pretty good chance of dropping them. There's Sunder. And there's level 22. And she's dropped 3 monster infrequent items that time. Once again, she's got that arcane scepter. In my experience of doing this since 1.2, she has dropped the arcane scepter many, many more times than the vial scepter. I don't know if everyone has that same experience. Look at that, I got 4 of them and no vials. I don't know, there might be a reason for it. There you go. But that's a decent one. That's the first one I got, the Venom Fang one. And I got a gun from the Marauders Epic set. And that Dreadlord's medal's got attack damage converted to health on it. So yeah, so I got that. So that's brill. So I'm going to equip that thing. Then I'm going to go and see Darlet, and I'm going to take the vitriolic gallstone off there. Stick it on here. What you'll notice is as soon as you put it on, it toggles the skill on. So if you're never going to get caught out ever again not toggling things on. And I went and had another go at her. I think she's pretty much, ooh, she was almost a one shot there. She's down to almost no health. That was pretty good going. And she's dropped an aggressive Vile Scepter of Blight, which, yeah, isn't quite as good. There's something else you can do. If you've got a merit, you can start earning Coven of Ugdenbog reputation early, rather than waiting to get there via the questline. You can go to Bloodgrove and you can rescue a witch who these 3 idiots down here are going to burn at the stake. I mean, you can opt to burn her at the stake if you want, but if you don't start earning Coven rep early. So go and talk to them. Say you want to talk to her. Make sure you don't pick the option to burn her. And then fight them. And she'll jump down off her funeral pyre, give you an offhand item, and then if you nip straight across to the Coven, doesn't matter, you can go straight there. She'll be there before you get there. So she's obviously got rift travel abilities, and you can see there's no Coven rep being earned at the moment. You walk down here, past the faction thing and past old Malostria or whatever that's in there, come down through this gate, and there's the witch you rescued. So you talk to her and she says, yeah, cheers, thanks, and you immediately start earning Coven rep. There you go. So you're earning Coven rep before you naturally would start earning Coven rep. And Coven reputation goes up when you kill beasts, and you will kill a load of beasts as you're running around, so that's a good thing to do. I just came in to fight Janaxia just to see how it went. You can tell from this, watching this fight, I haven't yet got into automatically using evade to dodge things. I kind of like running in and out of the bullet hell there. I could use evade here, didn't use it. But then later on, and by later on I mean the footage at the start of this video, I'm using evade a lot more. Like I said, once you get into using it and it becomes a bit more natural to the way you're playing, you use it an awful lot. Yeah, she's dropped her MI. I don't know whether, I think Janaxia's possibly got more than one, but that Storm Strife is definitely, yeah, you're going to get that, or you're going to, I think there's a Chill Strife or some other thing that she might drop as well. There's one more thing just to finish on. I did actually get, I was talking about this, I got a triple rare drop. There you go, Mage Storm, Chosen Spalders of Voidfire. It's where you've got a monster infrequent with rare prefix and suffix. Now listen to this, it actually makes a nice sound when it drops when you see it on the ground. Let's do that again. Yeah, so it's got that bell tolling. So that's what the green one looks like. Here's the purple one. I made a different sound, it's like a clanking noise. Ready? And the blue one. Didn't make a noise, did it? Nope. Anything else? Not really. Quest item? Yeah, it just makes that whooshing noise, doesn't it? My favourite though, this. And that's your lot. I'll do some more of this 1.2 stuff and I'll focus on different areas of the game, not just the boss drops. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you all in the next video.